There are so many ways to be able to tell if you have a FODMAP intolerance, and today I want to show you a super simple way to test. Are you ready? Let's go. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sarah K. Hoffman, aka a Gutsy Girl, and I am here today to share all about one of my favorite little tools to be able to test for any type of FODMAP intolerance. First of all, let's recap. What is a FODMAP? FODMAP stands for fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. And what's the problem with them? Well, nothing. Nothing if you digest them appropriately and you don't get any sort of bloating, gas, diarrhea, and or if you have been diagnosed with SIBO. There's a lot of ways to test for SIBO. Most commonly would be the SIBO breath test. However, if you want to do something before you go that route, one thing that I recommend is checking out the FoodMarble AIRE. And recently the FoodMarble team came out with a brand new device. So let's have a little conversation. This is the FoodMarble, the first device that came out. This one was awesome. I used it, I talked all about it, and I absolutely loved it. It was able to tell me things like you're not digesting lactose or any other types of foods. Once you took the breath test, the app on your phone would tell you how you were digesting the food and at what quantities. It was awesome. However, over time, I think what the FoodMarble team realized was that people that were using this also were wondering about not just the hydrogen levels in their intestines, but also the methane levels that were being emitted from the digestive system. So they came out with the FoodMarble AIRE 2 device. And that is what I have right here. They sent me one, the team sent this to me. I work with them on a limited basis, but I do love to share with you products and things that I think can help you on your journey that I know, like, and trust, and FoodMarble is definitely one of those companies that is making huge advancements for us in the SIBO community. So they sent me this, and I wanted to I have no idea what it looks like, I have no idea what's in this box, but I want to share it with you right now, its contents, what it is, and we will just discover this together. Okay, so when I open the package, I see a brand new box. The original box, I believe, was a white one, and this one definitely looks different. Everything about it looks different to me, including the actual breath tester. So the front says digestive breath tester. It measures hydrogen and methane in an easy to use app. So as I had already mentioned, that's what's different about this one compared to the original is the methane component. So many of us that are diagnosed with SIBO, we are diagnosed with methane dominant SIBO. And so having this tool now handy all the time is super awesome. So I want to just open it and I want to look at the contents to help you understand more about what is in it. Okay, so I have all my pieces out and they are ready. So first thing I see is that they want us to download the app, and I would imagine that it is the same one as I already have on my iPhone, but for those of you who are brand new to this device, you will need to download the app. It is super simple download, it is free, and it is ultra simple to use. The next thing that I see is the actual device. And when I'm looking at this device, it says to double press on to turn on. When I'm looking at this device, what I can tell you already by the look and the feel of it is that it is definitely different than the first one. And the reason I know that and can see it very clearly is one, it is black, and two, it is a lot thicker and a lot bigger. Now, when I say it's bigger, it is still very small, very, very small. However, It is definitely bigger than the first one, and it is a lot thicker as well. The next thing is they give you a 6-week discovery plan in this. Oops, and there's all my packets. So very similar to the first one. That's how I knew exactly what it was, because I used the first one. They give you all of these different packets. You get the lactose solution, sorbitol solution, inulin solution, and fructose solution. Now, what I want to say about this is that this may be a separate component when you are purchasing it. I know with the first one, they had it so you could just buy the device. You could also buy the challenge program. The challenge program was this. It was a little bit extra to add it on. But if you have not yet been diagnosed with SIBO and you think you might have it, I would strongly recommend getting these, because this could be a super strong indicator of whether or not you have it before you go in to your practitioner to do the full test. The reason why is because you'll do very specific testing around each one of these categories. These would all fall within that FODMAP classification of food that I discussed and described earlier. And when you do these siloed off challenges, you will know based on your breath test reading that you will find in your app if you are reacting and at what levels and how much to these different things. I am going to link to it in the notes for this video, but I have written individual posts on AGUTSYGIRL.com about each one of these. For example, the lactose one is called milk sugar, and it talks all about this product and all about what milk sugar is, disaccharides, and more. That is what is included in this entire kit. So it's kind of a two-parter. This part is separate. This, though, anyone can do anytime, anywhere. The way that it goes is super simple. You eat a food, you do your breath test over I think it's a span of like 3 hours. Again, I would have to read all of the directions in detail because this could be a little bit different for the brand new kit. But what you would do then is over about I think 3 to 4 hour period, you would measure your breath and your results would pop up in the app. Now, here's the thing. They already have a ton of foods already put into the app. So let's say you're eating an egg. You would record that you're eating an egg. You would do the breath test over that period of time, and then it would measure what is in your breath from a hydrogen and or methane standpoint. Okay, and one final thing that I thought I would do before we wrap up this little showcase of the FoodMarble AIRE 2 device is I wanted to just read a little bit from the insert. The insert says the new FoodMarble AIRE 2 device contains multi-gas sensors that measure both hydrogen and methane, which will enable you to learn more about your unique digestive profile. It also comes with its own portable carry case and provides lots of additional features such as guidance on how to take the optimal breath test. And in this little pamphlet, it very simply shows you exactly how you're going to use it. Log your food, log symptoms, sleep and stress, take a breath, make it part of your everyday, discover trends, find your foods. It is that simple, and you can truly learn a lot about your digestive system, how you are processing foods or a lack thereof. And also what I really, really love about this tool is that a lot of times we just simply skip over eating any FODMAP foods altogether, when the reality is that you might be able to tolerate certain FODMAP foods and not others, or even certain FODMAP foods in certain quantities instead of not at all. And that's really the goal. The goal always is, how can we eat more instead of less? And with a tool like this, you might be able to do just that. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you want to try this product out at foodmarble.com, my code for 15% off is GUTSYG. That's GUTSYG. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and I will see you again next time.